Hi, this is Lori here with Northwest Parenting, and we're going to be doing a series of parenting little workshop ideas on video. And this is our first one. We hope you like it. One of the things that we talked about was what should we start with? And we decided that self-care was where we wanted to begin. In many of the parenting classes that are offered, and I'm just going to name off a few, Active Parenting Now, Make Parenting a Pleasure, Strengthening Families, Parenting Now, Your 1 to 4 year old, Cooperative Parenting Divorce, Nurturing Parenting, the list goes on. They all really emphasize self-care as an important component of good parenting. And good in quotes, right? So when we think about self-care, there's sometimes a hesitancy on parents' part to really take care of themselves and nurture themselves because they're worried and their focus is on their children, as it should be. But what we want to talk about today is why is it so important for us to take care of ourselves, to give ourselves permission to do things that strengthen and nurture ourselves. So I've got a little demonstration. This pitcher of water, this water is you, okay? This is your energy, your motivation, your ability, your patience, your empathy. This is that energy that you start the day with, right? So we're just gonna imagine, typical day, you as a parent have now gone to bed on time, you've had your full 8 hours of well-rested, uninterrupted sleep, as so often is the case. What? No? Oh, okay, so maybe your toddler woke up in the middle of the night, had a little potty accident, gotta go change the sheets, or what? Oh, yeah, sometimes we don't go to bed exactly on time. Yeah, okay, so maybe this full picture isn't quite a clear reflection. Okay, I totally understand that. All right, we'll just take off a little bit off the top there. We're okay. There we go. Okay, so maybe we're starting our energy level just a little bit lower than we would like. That's okay. But otherwise, we've sprung out of bed, ready to hit the ground running, start the day with lots of... Oh, okay. 4 snoozes. I know that feeling too. Okay, so maybe a couple snoozes and not quite full of energy as we would like to be. All right, so now we're ready to start the day. We're gonna go down and have our healthy breakfast, make breakfast for all of our children and family, and we woke up late, we have to run, grab a granola bar and hit the road. Okay, so yes, that sometimes happens, absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna zip out the door, but now we're all in the car, we're ready to go. We're heading to daycare, gotta drop off the kids, right? And everything's going smoothly, no car problems, no traffic, we're fine right now. Oh, wait a minute. Right now, not everybody's heading to work. Not everybody's getting their kids ready to go to daycare or school because not all of them are open right now. That might add a little bit of stress. So you as a parent, maybe you're having to do some homeschooling instead, okay? But homeschooling is a delight. For so many I've heard, okay, yes, there are a few, you might hear a little bit of tongue-in-cheek in this video, just letting you know. So there are a few of us that are finding homeschooling a little bit difficult. Okay, absolutely. Now we're moving through the day. We're at work, or we're working from home. Lunchtime is coming up, and we have, of course, prepared ahead of time a nutritious meal that we will be able to eat and take a little time for ourselves, perhaps go for a walk. No? Okay, everybody's arguing they don't want that peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and you forgot to make something for yourself to eat, so again, maybe you're just grabbing what's ready and easy and on hand, and so, okay, so the healthy lunch didn't quite make it, but that's okay. No, that's okay, we're still there, we've still got plenty of energy left for the day. We're gonna finish up the day, get that work done. Luckily, it's a joy, the work that you're doing and working with your children, and it's just, all right, everything's going quite well. Okay, excellent. It's either time to pick up the kids from daycare. The boss didn't say, hey, can you work late? I got an extra project for you. Nope, you're just able to zip out the door and run to the daycare, get those kids. They're all delighted to see you, which usually they are, right? And now time to head home to make dinner, and of course you have done all your meal planning ahead of time and prepared all that. No? Okay. Oh, so you're like me and you haven't gone shopping yet, and now you got to go to the grocery store when you're hungry. Yeah, that's always a delight. Let's bring 2 or 3 hungry children into the grocery store with us, because that is a easy task. And right now, going to the grocery store is a little bit more stressful, isn't it? Got to do a lot more planning about that. So maybe that's taking a little extra energy. Done with your shopping, you got your food, you're ready to head home, prepare your healthy meal, and everyone loves what you've decided to cook tonight. It's great. In fact, they're all helping you cook. No? Okay, so maybe it's going to take a little bit more energy to make dinner this evening and get everybody fed, everybody happy. We're all sitting down, we're eating together, enjoying, and now there's a little bit of time after dinner to try and get things done, maybe take care of the dish. Oh, they're going to come and help. So you're going to do the dish, take care. Oh, wait, they're going to come help you with the dishes, right? Oh, you have to ask them to come help. Okay, well, sometimes we do have to encourage them. Sometimes they're right there, ready to help, and sometimes they need a little encouragement. That happens. But maybe not too much energy, right? So now we're ready for bedtime, the easiest time of the evening. And look at all that energy we have left to handle things with empathy and patience and make sure bedtime is a delightful routine. So let's get ready for bed and make sure everybody's in bed, and there's no like 3 or 4 extra glasses of water, and no, I don't want to go to bed yet, and 2 more stories. Okay, maybe that happens sometime. All right, so now we're ready and we're handling, okay, oh, somebody has to get up. They need to go to the bathroom. That's okay. Oh, you have chores to do after dinner, so you're not done for the day. Okay, well that's fine, not a problem. Okay, so now you're kind of empty, and so anything else that comes up today might be a little bit of a challenge, right? So what I want you to think about is, what are you doing throughout the day to fill this back up? Because we know that the more stress we're under, the less empathy we have. The less energy we have, the harder it is to make really good, wise, compassionate choices. And if you haven't figured out how to fill this back up throughout the day, you're going to be running on empty. And I didn't even throw in something like a flat tire, or you overslept, or your child is ill and you got a phone call from daycare say, come pick him up. That's going to add a whole bunch of more stress, right? And it's not even nowadays the same kind of stress of just like, let me negotiate how to go get him and leave work. It's like, someone's not feeling well. What could that mean? So right now, we have the regular daily stresses that are draining us. And there's a lot more going on too, right? So I want you to think about, what are you doing? Are you, in the morning, have you maybe already set something out for breakfast? Have you talked about what you're going to do today and made a plan of figuring out how you're going to negotiate those, like getting kids to where they need to be, or who's helping with the homework, or what time you're doing those things? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating well? Are you talking to friends? Is there somebody you can call? So after dinner, do you have a favorite friend that you can call and talk to and have a little adult conversation with? I want you to be thinking about this week what you can be doing to refill your pitcher, right? There are so many things that everybody does that helps refill them, right? That's really individual. But I want you to be thinking about, are you making that a priority? And next time, we're going to share some of your ideas. So I'd love for you to make a couple of comments on the bottom of what do you do to refill your pitcher so that you have something left to give. And if this isn't enough for you to think about making sure you're refilling, I want you to also think about, as a parent, you are your child's first teacher. They are watching you. Are you showing them, are you role modeling for them how important it is to take care of yourself? And next time we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between self-soothing and self-care, and both of them are great. And a quick example. Self-soothing is, I really need that chocolate bar. That chocolate bar is calling my name, and that's totally cool. But Self-care might be, I'm gonna eat that veggie tray because that healthy food is gonna help fuel my body. So those are just that little difference. And we're gonna talk about creating a balance of self-soothing self-care and a balance within your day and within your week of how you're helping take care of yourself while you're trying to take care of everybody else. All right, see you soon.